Cactus. Let's go.
We've got your wrestling, matchups, rankings, defeats. We've got your takedowns, upsets. Who won it? Who got beat?
We're Mike, Jack, and Mike. We've got those controversial calls. Top ranked challengers, but most of all, it's the best wrestling talk you ever
I think
heard.
Joey Blaze has upset potential.
We are Cactus Wrestling.
Welcome back to another episode of Cactus Wrestling. 165-pound All-American picks coming your way. If you haven't checked out our other videos, what are you doing? And we hear you on 149. We filmed it before Caleb Henson news dropped. We each commented our replacement pick for that weight class. So if you're interested in that, we also have a couple speak bike messages. I'm not ignoring you guys, but we will get to those not this episode, but so stay tuned. Anyway, 165. Let's get into our All-American picks. Anyone want to get this party started with number 8?
Yeah, sure. I got a guy round of 12. I think round of 12 or round of 16? I think it was round of 12 last year. For Virginia, Nick Hamilton.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's a sleeper pick right there.
yeah. I mean, he was the 20. Yeah, he was round of 12. He was the 25 seed and made quite a run. He turned it on when he needed it most, I guess. Well, almost. But yeah, no, I think he's gonna make some moves and get it done
For Virginia.
for Virginia. Yes.
All right.
Don't
Interesting. Mike Long, go ahead.
I'm kind of tossed between two guys, but I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. It's a bit of an out there pick, but I do like him as a wrestler, so I'm going to say Nico Ruiz.
Oh my goodness.
Do you have
Since
him?
when are you a fan of Nico Ruiz? All you do is hate on Arizona State.
I know, I'm
Any
trying to turn
chance
over
you
a new
get.
leaf.
Try to turn over a new leaf. I see.
Excuse me for trying to grow.
Hey, he's had the closest match with Mitchell Messenbrink than anyone,
It's data.
probably.
It's data.
Well, I'm going with a guy. Nebraska had a heck of a run last year. They're doing a little lineup switch swapping, whatever you call it. I'm going to freshman LJ Araujo.
High on that kid.
Araujo. Freshman, as Mike Long likes to point out, he potentially was the reason that Lenny Pinto transferred to Rutgers.
That's the rumor.
But
He's 7-4 last year.
But
know.
if that was the case, then I mean he's dropping
Why
down to
slow- yeah, why slow down to
65, and
65?
Minto's going up to 74. So maybe Minto was beating up Pinto in the room. I don't know. Who
Never
knows?
really know.
But I think Nebraska. I mean, they had what, 9 All-Americans last year, 8 or 9. So
I think they had 9 qualify and
Yeah, they had, I think, 7 All-Americans. Or no, the only one, no, it was 9 qualify, 8 All-Americans. The only one that didn't do it was Pinto.
Pinto and the heavyweight, right?
yep,
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go.
that'd be true.
Okay, Mike, brother Mike.
Yeah, so I bet neither of you have this guy. He did have 3 wins at NCAAs last year, round of 16. He's down 2 weight classes from when he was at Iowa, and now he's at Iowa State. I think he's going to continue to improve and make his way to the podium. We got Riggins.
Really?
Aiden Riggins, yeah.
Aiden Riggins. That is an out there pick. I don't have that. What is he even ranked right now?
It depends on where you're looking. Intermat, he's a 16 or 17.
I don't even see him on WrestleStat.
Intermat, he's what is it, 16 or 17? I don't remember off the top of my head which one it actually.
Riggins has him
17.
Riggins is ranked 19th at 165.
17 on Intermat. Nico Ruiz is ranked 16 on Intermat.
Interesting. Okay. Mike Long. Mike's so high on Iowa State. He loves Iowa State.
He's an Iowa State fan.
If
That's
if
cool.
he's not room for Binghamton, he's an Iowa State guy.
But then he's like, "Oh, who's Herrera?"
No,
I
no, that
didn't.
was me. That
I was
was me.
putting out Jack.
My
I
bad.
didn't
Because
say who's
I
Herrera.
didn't know Herrera. Yeah.
don't even
I
know the
said
backup.
Herrera's the backup to Bastida.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be the starter this year. Who knows?
Mike Long,
I don't think so.
Okay,
number 7.
I'm gonna go with a Lehigh wrestler. We kind of covered this with their team. Pretty high on them. I think they have a really good lineup. Max Spignola.
Yeah, he had a one heck of a red shirt last year. I think he was undefeated or maybe one loss.
Uh, he was 18 and 0, I think. Maybe more. Maybe
22
more.
now.
22 and 0. Okay, so I was missing a few.
Yeah. Never All-American before, but Lehigh's coming. He's
He
gunning.
has got a really good room, and then you have a guy like Vincenzo Joseph in the room now,
That's
who's kind of been there, done that as a national champ for Penn State multiple times at this weight, and I'm sure it's a great training partner.
Definitely. Okay. Number 7 for me. I'm going with a former All-American who was injured last year. We saw him in the All-Star Classic, I believe, and then he got injured. I don't know how to spell his last name. Peyton Keller from Ohio
Is it,
University.
he's at Oklahoma now, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's transferring to Oklahoma. But hey, if you're able to All-American at Ohio, uh, he took 5th place 2 years ago. He was 10-2 last year before he got injured.
Hmm.
His only losses were to Rafael Hippolito and Joey Blaze.
Hmm.
So Oklahoma, Oklahoma.
Pistols firing.
Okay, Mike M. Who you got for 6th place?
So he was another guy that round of 12 finished last year, lost in overtime to Cam Amin. I got Braden Scholes.
Yep.
Scholes
Wow,
from
you're
Illinois.
going with
Illinois.
just all new All-Americans, huh?
Yeah.
Well, they cleared out. Barraclaw's not back. Amin's not back. Steed moved up. Minto moved up. Hayton Hall's gone. So like,
Wow. Yeah, you're right. 5.
what? There's gonna be some fresh blood in here.
Interesting. Braden Scholes. Wasn't he at Iowa too, if I'm not mistaken? Maybe
Uh,
for a season?
I'm not. I'm not gonna. I don't know. He's
Scholes.
currently at Illinois.
No. That was false memory. He's Illinois. Always been Illinois.
Always
All
been.
right. Interesting. Illinois got a sneaky good team. Mike
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Long, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Matt Bianchi. He's moving up from 157, where he was an All-American last year. He took 7th last year. I think he can do a little better at 165.
Little Rock does put themselves at all the big events, so
Yeah, I'm looking forward to him this year. I think that you know, as we get closer to it, this weight is kind of top heavy, but I think there's a lot of room for other guys to punch their way in.
I originally had Bianchi, but then in classic Jack fashion, I had to pull an audible and switch some guys out. I'm surprised that I see this name on here already. I'm actually going Nico Ruiz at number 6.
Nice.
Those Sun Devils, they're gonna get it done.
are they?
Pitchforks up.
Pitchforks up.
Isn't that it? It's forks up.
Something I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, top 5.
That's where
Mike
things get
M.
tough.
Mike M.
Oh, back to me. Yeah. So, this guy, I mean, he always definitely gives it his all, and took what was it, 6th last year. I think he's gonna slightly improve, take 5th this year. You got Hunter Garvin, Stanford. Uh,
Nice.
he's a grinder, so I think make a little bit of an improvement. Definitely back up on there on the podium, but yeah.
He's taken 6th the past 2 seasons.
So yeah, he's gonna be in that same match, but he's gonna win this time.
Right. Okay.
I wouldn't be shocked if he took 4th, but
Took the words out of my mouth. So I also have Hunter Garvin, and I was debating between putting him or the guy I have for 4, who I was going to flip flop there.
yeah, like I
Mm,
I wouldn't be shocked for 4th. I mean, I wouldn't even be like blown out of the water if he pulled off 3rd, but
Yeah.
yeah. So this might come as a surprise to some people.
mhm.
And this guy was in the national finals last year.
Mm.
and he may or may not be part of our intro theme song. I'm
I
going
know
with
who you're going.
Joey Blaze.
Yeah.
He's
Mm,
bumping up from Purdue. He made the national finals after upsetting Tyler Kasek last year in
yeah.
an upset heard round the world except for Mike M. And
I call.
I I think he's always been a solid wrestler. That maybe was like his coming out party, but like I can he replicate it, especially with like the 1-2 punch at this weight class? I don't think he's gonna touch Mesenbrink or Caliendo, frankly. And there's two other guys that I think will give him fits as well. So I'm gonna put Joey
Al-
Blaze as five.
Also, with Blaze moving up, like it reminds me of Matt Ramos. He took second, pulled off the greatest upset over Spencer
Same
Lee,
school.
and then the following year he didn't even All American. Like so, like
Right.
and he was still at Purdue, which Blaze is still at Purdue. So like, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't find his way back to the national finals.
That being said, Mike M has him in the national.
Yeah, he's got number one.
That being said, no, I have Joey Blaze actually next at fourth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I wasn't surprised in that. I thought for sure you were going to put him as second.
I mean, I toyed with the idea and then I thought about it realistically. I just I don't see it
Hmm.
realistically happening.
Yeah.
Currently, at least.
Okay, Mike Long. Who are you going to flip flop?
I also had Joey Blaze.
Oh.
I imagine our top three are going to be pretty similar, if as well, if I'm being honest. I think that Joey did great. I think he had a great offseason in freestyle. As you guys know, I use freestyle a lot for my basis for things, and I think that's why my number three guy is going to be above him.
Hmm. Interesting. Um, I am going to pull the trigger on this one probably early. Well, yeah, earlier than the rest of you guys. Um, I have D Lockett here,
Yep.
and he just I like in this show, like you want to, you use, your wrestling IQ and intelligence, but there's something about D Lockett to me that just screams that he's a two-loss tournament type of guy.
Yes.
That's
I don't
a
know. I don't
that's a
know
good
what it
pull.
is. I don't know what it
I
is. It's just this
I
gut instinct that if he loses that first championship round, he's gonna lose again.
That's
I
fair.
think that I actually completely hear where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, no, his results kind of lend to yeah, support that.
Well, Mike M, third place.
I got D Lockett.
No.
I mean, I okay, that's only one loss, but I don't see him making the finals as a freshman. I almost like I 3, 4, 5. I was trading. They all were at three. They were all at four, and they were all at five, and I just kept kind of trading them interchangeably. I toyed with the idea of if they could make the finals, and I didn't realistically think that any of them would.
Mike Long.
I have D Lockett.
Man,
I
you guys
think
are
for
gonna
the
have the
same
same 1 through 5.
yeah, for the same reasoning is that I think he's an incredible wrestler, obviously. But I've seen him in moments of weakness through his high school career in
Yeah,
folk style and in freestyle, where I'm like, man, for such a good prospect, you're squeaking out wins, and then your gas tank is an issue,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I've seen him regress in the freestyle world stage from going, being a finalist one year to taking fifth the next in the same weight class, and he was favored. And obviously, being coached by David Taylor will help him. But I think that the 1, 2 are so much above the rest of the group that I could see him taking third. But I could also see someone like Joey Blaze, who's very savvy and, pulled off a big win against Kasak, beating him out just on the experience and knowing how to wrestle as a college wrestler.
Yeah, I'd be interested. I'm interested to see how Joey Blaze adjusts to being up at 65. If he can hang
Yeah. These stronger
with
guys.
these top guys,
Yeah,
like if he could hang with Mesenbrink or Caliendo, like
for sure.
if he's in the mix, because I mean he did trade matches with Taylor
Yep. Big Ten's going to be brutal. I mean,
Well, I
those
mean, if
three
he could beat Tyler Kasek, who's probably as strong as they come, and beat Antrell
And
Taylor,
Antrell Taylor.
yeah,
who gave
I'm
who
sure he's probably strong enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, number three. It's funny. Yeah, we just kind of shifted. I have Hunter Garvin here.
Interesting.
Two-time. I mean, maybe we should have done a Stanford team preview because I mean, I was looking at my team. I have a Stanford champion. I got, Hunter Garvin a third, and then some other weight classes. I have Tyler Knox as fourth, I think, and then we have Valencia AA. We didn't even talk about Provo, but man, this is a good team.
Yeah, no, Provo can punch through. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not giving him maybe as much credit as he deserves, but he's an All-American threat.
Okay, Mike M.
Until he actually shows that he can do it, Caliendo. Unless he could beat, like he's got to beat Mesenbrink for me to think that he's going to beat Mesenbrink.
Yeah.
I still think he should have gone down to 157.
I just think he,
He still can. You
yeah,
know, he still can,
that's true.
and I
But
hope
there's
he
no
does.
indication that it's actually going to happen. It's not in
No,
Iowa's style to run away from competition.
it's
Brand,
not yet.
Brands is like spitting into Caliendo's ear and saying, "This is your time. This is your time," and then he's going to lose 5 times to Messenberg this year.
Yeah, he lost in the duel. He lost at Big Tens. He lost at NCAAs.
Right. Mike Long, same.
Obviously, Caliendo. I think that Mitch is kind of on an island, and right behind him is another island of Caliendo, and then the rest of the field. Will Caliendo end up going 57? I think it'd be in his best interest as a team and an individual. I don't think he can hold the weight. He might be able to make it from time to time, but I don't think he can
Do it
hold it.
for semester. The
I would
second one.
I would rather see him do like make 65, 70 kilo for an event first, where he has to a 1 day weigh-in, and he's had those opportunities and still chose to go 74,
Has
which makes me think
Caliendo
it.
ever wrestled anything freestyle?
Yes, he wrestled at U23s at nationals
What year?
this year
This year? Oh,
at 74 kilo,
okay.
which is why I was like, that would have been the time to be like, hey, let me test the waters. It's a 1 day weigh-in, um, so that would have been perfect, but no such luck there. I think he's just going to be second. He has closed the gap, but Mitch has looked so good in
Yeah,
this
but not
offseason.
really though. It's not like he's ever like
He's
scored
never in
really.
danger of win. Like he's never in danger, like in position to win. But it's gone from a tech to a major to a decision. Like he's working it down.
Yeah,
But I just don't think he has enough to get over that. Okay, now I have to start winning it now.
right. I also have Caliendo for all the reasons above. I think the best way to describe it is how you said it, Mike Long. There's two islands. One is up here, one is down here, and then, or actually, the third island is everyone else. But I could actually see Caliendo being tested by some of these other guys.
I think that I'd like to see how he mixes up with a D Lockett and a Joey Blaze. I think that's gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we talked about it in our Iowa in our national duels preview is that there's a chance that maybe Caliendo and Lockett do see each other.
that's true. Could happen.
Okay, Mike M, take it home.
Um, well, Mesenbrink just competed in what it was the U23s.
Yes, he teched his way through U23s.
Yeah, Tech is what for that reason because he's so good at freestyle. That's why he's going to win his second national title.
Yeah. I might have misspoke. I don't think I think he didn't tech in the semis, if I remember correctly.
No, because that was the 7-4 match. But
Well, and that was over the defending
yeah, the defending
senior
world.
world champion
So,
at 70 kilo.
but yeah, no, I mean, he's definitely distinguished himself kind of a step above the rest of the field. And you add the freestyle results, which we all three always hold in such high regard.
Yep, the three of us.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty clear.
I have a question for you guys. Do you think Mitchell Messenbrink loses in college again?
I
Well,
mean,
Jason Nolf only had what, two losses? One loss?
Uh, Two, I think, to Imar, but I think Imar beat him in season once, and
well,
then
and he lost to Hayden Hidlay. Oh wait, that
well,
one.
he had the injury default loss. I think that was the first year they started that.
What about Bo Nickel? How many losses did he have?
Four,
He lost to Miles Martin.
Twice.
twice at least. I think Bo had two or three.
Three
Yeah,
losses.
four.
Mm.
Okay. I'm trying to
I just
think. Are there any wrestlers that only have one loss from Penn State recent history? I can't
uh
remember.
One
maybe
loss.
I
guy
think
maybe
it's too
short
early to
field.
say. I mean, I think. I mean,
Yeah, that's hard to.
Well, I mean, he's going into his third year, and again, like we've talked that, hey, like we all have Caliendo as our number two, and Mitch
Well,
has been so dominant against him. I think that we'd be kind of saying, hey, do we think D Lockett will improve enough in the next 2 seasons to challenge him?
that's the thing though. Like this time last year, Gable at heavyweight, would you have said, will he take another loss collegiately?
I think it's a little, I hear what you're saying. I think it is a little different because Mitch is actively training and Gable's like, hey, I'm going to come out of retirement. And we just assumed he was still so good that he would just win anyway.
And even going Nick Gwizdowski going into his senior year, going for his third title, were you going to be like, is he going to lose another college match?
I mean, again, it's to Kyle Snyder, so it's who's coming in the wings right
you
now.
know what's
It's
going to happen? PJ Duke's going to
going to
transfer
transfer
out
and
and
we
then
and beat him
bump
at
up.
165.
There you go. Who would you pick in that match, Mike?
Between PJ and Mitch,
Yeah.
Mitch, 100%.
Really?
Yeah, I think that for
I
one,
don't.
Mitchell's bigger. Two, um, he's better on his feet.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've
PJ's a
seen
great
from Mitch,
thrower.
I've been more impressed with Mesenbrink than by Duke.
Yeah, I think PJ might be the better prospect. And for example, like PJ's accomplished more at the same by the time Mitch was 19 or 18, PJ has already accomplished a lot more than him, both in folk style and in freestyle. So probably a better prospect, but I think Mitch is the better wrestler right now, especially if they went head to head.
Well, you gotta ask yourself, who's the one guy that Messenbrink cannot beat? David Carr.
It's going to be interesting in
So,
freestyle.
are there
Yeah.
any guys that wrestle similarly to David Carr? Maybe Hunter Garvin, maybe D Lockett,
It's really
but
tough. Like I said,
it's not even a fair comparison.
that's what I mean. Like it's so tough. I mean, I don't think there's going to be anyone that I could think of this year that's going to challenge him. I really think that that people that are going to bet on D Lockett to make the jumps in the next 2 seasons to say, okay, I'm going to take Mitch out as a senior. Um, but I don't. I don't know if there's anyone even really waiting in the wings as far as high school goes. Obviously, I follow high school pretty closely, but
Hey, there could
there's
always be
always
a
guys that come
Japanese
out of
world
nowhere.
champ that transfers in.
That could be
So I also have Mitchell Messenbrink as number one. He's the Hodge probably favorite.
probably favorite.
So there you have it. That's our 165-pound All-American picks. I'm surprised, Mikey, that you don't have a Roshow. I thought you were high on him.
I am. Like I said, I think that he
I
can make.
considered it, but he also had the 7-4 record.
I know, but if you're good enough to be in the Nebraska lineup, I
I
don't
also think
care.
that 174 and 165 are obviously two different weights, and
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
maybe he had a better chance at placing at 174 because I think that might be an easier weight. And you know, like for example, like Lenny Pinto is ranked above where many people think he'll probably finish at 174.
You leave Pinto out of this. So drop a comment down below. Where do you have your 165-pound All-Americans? Where do you agree? Where do you disagree? We would love to hear from you. And if you want to leave us an audio message, www.speakpipe.com/cactus wrestling. It's in the description down below. Thanks for watching. See you guys our next video, 174.
Thanks for watching. We are Cactus Wrestling, and we'll see you next time on our next video.